You know, I can't think of any other game that most of the characters have visible buttholes. Deformers is an online multiplayer battle arena type game which had an open beta weekend this past weekend on Steam. I like to think of it as a mix of the 1984 NES game Marble Madness and Smash Bros, mixing the movement of Marble Madness and taking the fighting and the better graphics from Smash Bros. The game modes that are currently available are your standard deathmatch and team deathmatch game modes, and a mode called Formball. In the deathmatch game modes, the way you win is to be the player or the team that has the most points. There are multiple ways of gaining points. For example, destroying objects on the map will give you a handful of points, but the best way is to kill the enemy players. You can do this in a couple of different ways, either by knocking them off the edge of the map so they fall to their death, or by shooting and ramming them until their health is depleted. If you're being attacked, you can either dodge the attacks by dashing out of the way, or you can hit the block button, which, funnily enough, literally turns you into a block. While I was playing, I found it a lot more effective to just try to ram enemy players rather than trying to shoot them. I was playing on a controller, which wasn't the best device for trying to aim at a load of spherical characters dashing around a map at speed, so ramming was the way to go, but that's just me. Formball is a team game and is a mix between Deformers Deathmatch and Rocket League. The aim of the game is to score as many points as you possibly can, and of course to do that, you have to get the ball behind the line in the goals. You can either do this by knocking the ball into the goal by using the dash button, or you can pick up the ball to run it into the goal or throw it at the goal. As long as it gets in, it doesn't matter. You can accidentally hit it into the goal if that's what works for you, which I think worked for me quite a few times.
It's the crisscross top tip of the video.
Not really exactly a top tip, but I don't know why this happened to me. I didn't realise I was actually on the orange team in this game. I thought my team was doing extremely well and I was trying to get the ball into the orange goal, so I guess the top tip for me today in this video is
make sure you know which team you're on and that you're aiming at the correct goal.
Stupidly, it took to about 3-0 that I realised I was on the orange team, not the blue team. It should have given it away, the fact that the blue team were trying to kill me. I don't know, it must have just been because my blob is blue. I just thought, right, blue team, let's go. At the end of the first half, when the scoreboard came up showing crisscross top of the orange team, I had a moment of realisation there, thinking, oh no, I've been aiming at the wrong goal. We did a lot better in the second half. I don't think we won though.
That was the crisscross top tip of the video.
Custom gives you control over the game that you play. If you hit the deathmatch button, you'll be thrown into a game on a random map with random people, but using the custom mode, you can choose the game mode that you want to play out of the 3 main game modes. Choose the map that you want to play on. For example, if you love the circus map but dislike the others, you can purely play that map. And choose if you want any bots to be in the game. Bot games can be a good way to get used to the controls, try out different techniques, or just mess about and have fun without worrying about having to win. This went on for so long, but I'm going to cut the clip here. No reason you should have to suffer like I did.
Hey Crisscross, I have a question for you. Are there any different classes?
Well, Hannah, I'm glad you asked that question, because there are 5, yes that's right, 5 classes in this game. You got the Guardian, which is their tank, the Striker, who excels in the ram ability, the Ranger, who is a jack of all trades, balanced, the Marksman, which tends to deal more damage by shooting, and the Speedster, which is the fastest class. Do you like leveling up your account, earning 2 different types of currencies that you can use in-game? Do you like spending those currencies on in-game cosmetics? Of course you do, and you're in luck! Like most games nowadays, there are ways that you can customize the characters that you are playing. You can change the entire skin of your blob, or add some accessories like hats, glasses, give them wings, even going as far as changing the sounds of your blob. In the footage playing now, you will be able to see quick previews of each of the skins that are available for the blobs. I couldn't go through all of the different accessories for the blobs. There would have been so many to try and get through. It would have been 10 minutes just going through accessories. And this little guy here is by far my favourite. I love pugs, I love dogs, it's just brilliant. And this is the point in the game where I realised something was a bit different about the animal skins in this game. This is the screen that you'll see at the end of each game. You'll be able to see how much experience you gained, how much currency you earned, and if you got MVP. Which of course, you know, I got, obviously. Yes, this is my gameplay. As soon as I saw that I had enough points, I quickly rushed to the workshop so I could buy the cow skin, because that just looks so great. I mean, come on, look at this face, look at it! As much as I really wanted the pug skin, it cost a lot more than the cow skin, and I just didn't have the time to get it.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
In conclusion, Deformers is a very fun game that can be frustrating at times, but would be a great game to play with a group of mates. My full match of Formball is coming up at the end of the video if you want to see what a whole match is like, so stay tuned. Yes, the match where I was playing for the wrong team for half the game. Thank you all for watching the video. I am Chris Cross, and I will see you next time.
Yeah.